On Tuesday, November 18th, the New York Times published an article by Andrew Ross Sorkin blaming auto workers for the collapse of Detroit's car companies. He calls for bankruptcy as the means to slash wages, working conditions, pensions, and health care. After quoting Kandy O'Neill, an assembler at GM's Lake Orion plant, who said that workers had given enough, Sorkin wrote, open quote, "You might sympathize with her, but then you realize that nothing can be accomplished without bankruptcy." Close quote. The World Socialist website sent Jerry White to speak to Kandy O'Neill at her home in the village of Goodrich, near Flint, Michigan. This is what she said.
What's it like to raise a family on an income that you have?
Oh, it's hard. I mean, we have benefits, but if they're sick and you have to go all the time, and there's a cost for it. My dad has battled cancer and beat cancer, so he went through, without his health insurance, I don't think he would have afforded it. Right now we can't sell our house because the housing market's so bad. The next door house, next door to us on our right, foreclosed.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
The house behind us, foreclosed. They're everywhere. Flint is like a ghost town. I mean, there are things that go on, but it is not what it used to be. It's not booming. You've got 2 factories that have closed, maybe 3. The only factory left up here is the truck and bus in Flint. Bankruptcy would devastate this whole country. I'm a taxpayer. Nobody asked me if I wanted to help hand out money to AIG. And that money was abused. But if they go bankrupt, I'm without a job. I have no health care. So what the misconception is that people don't understand the trickle effect that is coming down if they allow the bankruptcy. It'll affect us, suppliers, sub-suppliers, dealerships, school teachers, nurses, doctors, restaurant owners. It would be total devastation for this country. Total devastation. He talked about gold-plated benefits. I don't know what a gold-plated benefit is. My father's worried about losing his benefits as a retiree. Doesn't Wall Street, don't they have golden parachutes? I mean, I don't understand how somebody like Sorkin can say the things that he says. It sickens me, because it's just the very rich elite for themselves. Greedy, very greedy. But they slapped the Wall Street on the hand just a little bit. That was it, and they gave them what they wanted. I don't understand. I need somebody to help me understand why we're hated so much. No, nobody came to us and asked us what vehicles to build, or what was our input into it. You can't blame the auto worker. Why should the middle class, the working middle class, give up any more? They shouldn't. The auto workers have given up enough. Way back in the 30s, people fought. They sat down and they fought to have better wages, better working conditions. We shouldn't revert back to what we were back then. So as a whole, we should all fight together. I mean, your teachers, your restaurants, your diners. Yeah, we should all stick together. And I have heard a lot. I've read a lot of those groups of people who do not want to see us fail because it would affect them ultimately.